Okay, so we're going to start with the primer, and I'm using a synthetic brush, which is like a foundation brush, and I'm just going to start on Natalie's T-zone here, and we're just going to stroke it downwards in her T-zone. Now I've chosen a pore perfecting primer, so you know this can cover her pores nicely, so then when I put the foundation on, it'll go on really beautiful and smooth. So just popping that over her pores. Just remember, use your synthetic brush. It's a much easier and smoother application. And we just want to put a little bit over the eyelids as well, just with what's left over. Okay, so now that we've primed the base, we've prepped it up, and it's ready for foundation. And I'm going to use two different shades of cream foundation. I've chosen the stick foundations because these foundations have really good coverage. So what I'm going to do is, with the lighter color, I'm just going to nice and easy slide it down her T-zone again, over the eyelids, just down the cheeks, and then I'm just going to blend it. So as you can see, I'm blending downwards on the chin and on the lips. There we go. So just blending that through over the eyelids. And it's showing me a really nice coverage. Now, if you want to cover a certain spot just a little bit more, you can. All you have to do is just apply a little bit more. Now I'm going to move down a little bit, just down to her cheeks, and I'm going to work on that. There we go. So today I'm actually going to work in the contouring as I'm doing the foundation. It just makes it look really natural and more blended. So with my darker foundation, I'm just going to put just little spots there, as you can see, and then I'm going to pop a little bit of the lighter foundation on top, and I'm going to blend. So where I put that was the jawline, and the reason for that is I want a really nice contour just here, so it gives her that really nice skinny effect on the side. And just to give you a little guideline on exactly where, I would probably just say from the top of the ear, just bringing it down. Once you're happy with the coverage, then we're going to move on to the powder. Once again, we want to use a lighter powder for her T-zone, and we want to really just powder that cream foundation in. Now, if you imagine a V shape on your face, so from here to here, here to here, you want to lighten that V section more than anywhere else on your face. So go into the temple, powder these sections with a light powder, and really get in there, especially if you've got oily skin. Just get in there and powder well, so then you're not looking too shiny straight away. Then I'm just going to move on to a deeper powder, and I'm just going to powder the darker section which I contoured with the deeper powder, and I'm actually going to blend that. This way it'll all look nice and even, and just down to your chest a little bit if you are showing chest, but I also like to just pop a little bit on the forehead just to blend everything in. Beautiful. So next I'm going to highlight with just a little bit of shine where I want it to be, and that's just here on the upper cheekbone, and I'm going to take it up into the temple, nice and steady, just to put that glow back into Natalie's face. Okay, Now we're going to move on to the concealer. If you can open your eyes for me and look up. Perfect. So I'm just going to go under her eyes, and the concealer will be 1 or maybe even half a shade lighter than her foundation. Natalie doesn't have any dark circles under her eyes, so we don't really need an orange base. We just need it to be a really beautiful nude tone. This is purely just to brighten up Natalie's eyes before we do the eyeshadowing. There we go. And then close for me. And I'm just going to hit that corner that's always really dark and over the eyelids. And you can take the concealer up to the brow bone. It's always nice, so it's nice and bright. Open your eyes for me. Excellent. So that's the concealing done. And what I'm going to do is just pop a little bit of powder over it. Okay. Just to help set that. But once we start with the eyeshadow, that's going to naturally set that anyway. So there we go. Excellent. And now we're going to move on to smoky eyes.